Hey, what is up guys? Tom Spark here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about the most anonymous cryptocurrency. Now this is primarily a VPN channel, but since anonymity and keeping yourself private on the internet is one of a VPN's main purposes, I thought this would be a relevant video for you guys who are interested in VPNs and anonymity on the internet. So what cryptocurrency am I talking about today? Well, that cryptocurrency is Monero. Now there are a couple other alternatives out there to Monero that provide anonymous cryptocurrency options. Take for example DAS and Zcash. Firstly, we need to examine what Monero is, what makes it so unique, and how it can make you anonymous on the internet in terms of cryptocurrency payments. So let's talk about what is Monero. So the basic idea behind Manero is that Monero and the company that designed it believe that everyone should be their own bank and there shouldn't be need for a third party. People should be able to control their own funds and thus be responsible for them. Whereas in today's traditional society, most banks protect our money and eventually kind of fail to protect our customer privacy. So with Monero, the entire idea is that transactions are completely private. Now I'm going to talk about how that's possible in a little bit. So unlike Bitcoin, where public addresses are able to be tracked and seen, Monero has a different kind of system. Monero claims to be private, untraceable, and optionally transparent as their key phrase. So Monero has advanced features that make it private, such as something like a ring signature. Now this ring signature is actually first kind of proposed by academics at MIT University in the US, but a lot of these features are still being experimented with and upgraded to resolve any kind of privacy leaks or anything that could leak out about Monero as a currency. Now Monero has various steps to protect your privacy when you're using it. So like I mentioned just now, it has ring signatures, ring CT, and stealth addresses. Now with Bitcoin, everything's kind of public. It's just there's so many transactions and things going on, it can be hard to track them. But with ring signatures with Monero, it allows the sender of the currency to hide their origin. So this is different than say a Bitcoin. When you're sending someone something, they could see where it comes from. Now the way it works is that it mixes the sender's address with other addresses. So this kind of gives it an anonymity and makes it harder to find the link. Now, ring CT or ring confidential transactions also hides the confidential amount sent, and stealth addresses hides the address of the receiver. So essentially, when you're using Monero, you're hiding who sent it, you're hiding the amount that was sent, and you're hiding who it was sent to. Now, all three of these things working in Monero conceal the origins, amounts, and various destinations of the transactions, which makes it very anonymous. So essentially it's what's referred to as a opaque blockchain, which is different from Bitcoin's more transparent and traceable nature. Now optionally, Monero is able to reveal users' information and stuff like that if users decide to do so with Monero. You can view key and spend key, and users can view key for optional transparency. Therefore, Monero provides a lot of the benefits of decentralization like Bitcoin, but it also gives options for more privacy. Now with Bitcoin, a transaction history of the coins is recorded. So this means that if some coins have been stolen or something like that, traders can refuse to accept these coins. But Monero is slightly different in that the coins are kind of untraceable and each coin is fungible, which means that each other coin can be substituted for other coins. So this is one reason that Monero has actually seen a lot of use in dark web places such as Alphabet and Oasis, and it's very in demand by a little bit shady customer. So Monero is slightly different from Bitcoin in that Bitcoin is kind of monopolized by ASIC mining. Now with Monero, you can use consumer grade hardware such as x86, x86, 64, ARM, and even GPUs. So it is more efficient to mine Monero and less costly. This makes it easier for people to mine Monero. There's less of a monopoly like you see in Bitcoin, and it just makes it more egalitarian. Now, I would be lying if I said that Monero is really the only cryptocurrency out there that provides anonymous options for you, because there are other options like Zcash, Dash, and even this new one called PivX. Now, I said before that they might not seemingly be as effective, but Dashcoin has been seeing a pretty good rise lately in terms of market cap, as well as Zcash is a little bit lower than Monero. However, I still think that Manero is a little bit easier to use than some of these other options, and I see it seems like more people are using it to pay for things. However, the other cryptocurrencies like Dash and Zcash also have pretty good options for anonymity. For example, Dash used to be called Darkcoin, perhaps related to the dark net, but anyways, it's an anonymous cryptocurrency that it uses something called crypto-note technology, so it offers instant transactions and private transactions as well as fungibility, so something like where I mentioned with Manero, pretty similar there. Now, Zcash also offers anonymity with a decentralized network, so it can also hide the sender, receiver, and transaction value, and one must have the correct key in order to see the transaction. So this one uses something called ZK Snark, which allows the network to have a secure ledger of transactions without making these transactions public. So all three of these cryptocurrencies, as well as something called PivX, are pretty good options. Now, what about PivX? Well, PivX is a little bit newer than some of these other options, and it's similar to Dash in a lot of ways, and that users can run a master node to support the network. Now, PivX requires users to lock 10,000 coins into a wallet compared to Dash's 1,000 coins. So you've seen this with other currencies, maybe like Stellar or something like Tron X. You have to have a specific amount to unlock your wallet. Now, like the other ones, PivX also provides instant transactions, and it does seem to be a pretty anonymous currency that's coming in up and new. So all of these transactions are pretty good, but my favorite anonymous cryptocurrency is Manero. Now, you're going to see people arguing about which is the best one, so that is kind of up to you. A lot of these cryptocurrencies are competing. They have similar technologies, slightly different goals. So at the end of the day, it's really up to you as to which one you like or prefer to use. Now, my name is Tom Spark, logging out of this anonymous guide for your best cryptocurrency out there. Thanks for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe.